What are you doing? Oh my goodness. Morning, everybody. Chad, Elder Farms. There's the girls. There's Fred. Fred's on the outside of the fence. Look at him. He wants in, but he don't want to touch the wire. But he got out somehow. So something down somewhere, or just in a fit of hunger, he barreled through the fence. I mean, it's not running super hot. It's been real cloudy. So maybe it just wasn't hot enough and he didn't care. Oh my goodness. Now he's in the pen where shrimp was. Now he's headed towards Grandpa's front yard. That'll be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. What's up, ladies? I'll shake a feed can at him and get him up here. Hang on. So he hears the cubes. He knows. So that's a good thing about being grain trained or cube trained. Oh yeah, he's fit to be tied. Come on, buddy. What's going on, ladies? Here you go. There you go. So that'll... Come on, buddy. That's hilarious. You're on the wrong side of the rope, man. What are you doing? You big galoot. Come here. Come on. Can we hang out here just like this? Yeah, I figured we could for some cubes. Come here. Oh, let's find a low spot. Come on, Fred. Come on. There he goes. Attaboy. Oh, he probably just... What is that? Look at this. My goodness. They're all gone, lady. They're on the ground by Fred's feet. Whew. That was a good time. I wasn't even going to film out here. Adler's at Grandma and Grandpa's right over the shoulder there. And I wasn't going to film out here. I was just going to feed and then go to home 1.0 and got a little project out there. And all these critters, I believe, have been fed because Grandpa was helping some of the chickens with something. But I guess we'll just hang out for a second. What you think? Hey, everybody saw you spit out your medicine the other day, young lady. You's in trouble. You are. They're all like, we saw her spit it out. It's like $75 you just spit out on the ground. I don't know how much they are. I need to check, but we're gonna have to get another one. All right, so I'm gonna hop on my bike. I'm gonna see how and where Fred possibly got out. Hey, I remember that thing. I remember picking it up. I remember paying for part of it. That was a good time. I'm just giving my brother a hard time, guys. Oh, let's get something to ride on here and go check a fence line. Woo, looking spiffy. This is actually Grandpa's. Mine's down at the storage unit at home 1.0. You really shouldn't film and ride a bike. You're kind of just asking for it. But I don't want to walk today. So let's see. I got a feeling he was just head down eating. I don't think the fence is actually down anywhere per se. Did I use that properly, per se? Man, I'll tell you, I am so ready. So ready to get the Highlands to the new property. There was a little setback with the water company. We got rural water. Basically, you have to submit your application for water because there's not a meter there yet. There's a tap, but there's no meter. You have to submit your application for a meter. They send that application to an engineer who makes sure that based on like the number of gallons you're going to use, they don't need like a booster or something like that to make sure, you know, like if you had a leak, or if you're a commercial instead of residential, they want to make sure there's not going to be enough water there. So they told me all we had to do was fill out an application by the 13th, because they vote on it on the 13th. Well, they vote on the 13th if the engineers approved it. Well, I walked in on the 13th, filled out my application, and then found out it takes 48 hours for the engineer to approve or deny it. So, yeah. There's part of your problem right there. I really should have. It's not even on. Something else is down. It's grounding out somewhere. Let's go look. I love this thing. That mirror's kind of dorky, but I love it. I love the bike. Grandpa added the dork mirror. By the time you guys see this, we are 48 hours away from a signed contract. Now, we have a contract that the sellers agree on and we agree on, but we got to sign it in front of a notary and then take that to the title company. We were waiting on a few things that everybody waits on before getting to the title company. Just some little things, minor things. You guys like looking up my nose at this angle and my ears? That's pretty good. What that means is we could potentially close, because that the board that approves your application for water, for meter, they only meet monthly. So we didn't make it in time for April 13th. We'll make it in time for May 13th. I'm not sure what actual day it is, because it's like every second Tuesday or something. I don't know, whatever. But we didn't make it in time for that one. But we will make it in time for the May. We will definitely close before that now, which isn't the worst thing. It just means we don't have water. Now, I've got a pond, but I don't really want these old boys fouling it up. And I know you guys are getting rain all across the country, and we are too. And we've got quite a few little low spots on the property that hold water, including one in the cow pasture. Now, I asked the previous owner about the cow pasture. It's like it's a 5-acre pasture, but hay pasture. It's a 5-acre pasture, but there's probably a 20 by 16 low spot that fills up with water, and it's currently full, and it'll be full, he said, until probably June. So we can count on that. But our awesome neighbors, which you've seen in a couple videos, they have an IBC tote, like a food grade one. They said, hey, come over, get this tote, put it in the back of your truck, and take all the water you need for any animals you got on your farm. Sweet. While we wait on that meter and that tap, we are good to go with water. That's pretty stinking awesome, which means we can move the Highlands out there. So I'm pretty stinking excited, to say the least. This is really low right here. Oh, there's the problem. So we get a fair amount of critters out here. And of course the wind blows. But deer hit this line and they knock it free. And of course I've got it to where there's some tension on it. But when they hit that line, they loosen it, and there's not a lot we can do about it. Just have to fix it. So see how that top line is sagging a little bit now? Man, look how pretty this is. If you guys are new here, I've been so blessed by the family that lives up there. I'm so blessed and so grateful at this gift of this beautiful land. It's just amazing. Absolutely amazing. There's about probably just under 10 acres strung up here. I've been calling it 8 because I know how much string we used. But there's just under 10 acres here for the Highlands. So that looks good. It was out in quite a few places, or down, or too low, or too high. So, knowing old Fred, He just stepped through. Alrighty. I fixed it, buddy. I fixed it. No more doing that, okay? That's a no-no. We don't need animals getting out. The animals staying in. But guess what? I also got you guys. I got your water. I got your water worked out at the new place, okay? I've also got your fencing, because I'm just gonna use this. Almost got it ready to go. I got you a donkey. I hope that's okay. I think he'll come back. I'm not sure. He's kind of loving it at the neighbors. And then I also got you a paneling system so we can load you guys safer and easier. And it's a short ride, but it's a shorter ride than either one of you guys came from. Like, you came from a little over an hour away, and so did you. You came from about 4 hours away. So it's a 30-minute trip to the new farm. I think you guys will like it. I got some cool looking alpacas out there. Yeah, they're kind of awkward. Fred, can you even see me? Super cool. All right, I gotta go, okay? We'll talk soon. I hope the next time everybody sees you is on the new farm. See you guys later too. See you in a little bit. Stay tuned. Just not even a little bit, just like instantly. Instantly. What's going on, everybody? Little man snoozing. Let's check on the Velcro giraffes. Make sure everybody's vertical. Got plenty of water. Tina, what do you say? I can't take Tina seriously with that face. I'm sorry. The feeling's probably mutual. I can't do it. It's nothing personal. You just need a dentist. Lady A, how you doing? Alan, what's up, brother? Oh, come on. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Come on. Doggone it. Man, the wind is ripping. We got another storm coming, ladies. You got to keep Alan safe for me, okay? Hey, buddy. All right, so what we're looking is like to make sure he's not limping. Which he's not. We don't see any new blood. So nothing's festering. I'd love to get those briars off his legs, though. Over here, look for new blood. No, it looks pretty good. So these two have kind of been, I don't know, not super lovey-dovey, but I like seeing him follow them. He likes being with them. That's good. So they weren't BFFs when we first got here, but you gotta remember, she's 15 years old. Tina is, and she's 17. Lady A. But they're good. They've got water, and it is gonna rain tonight. But let me show you guys something. I had an idea that I haven't told Ray about yet, but I think, and here, you never know what happens when I think. Looking for that grebe too. So remember when we had the two geese out here and I thought we had a gosling? Well, it's not a gosling. It's something called a grebe, G-R-E-B-E. And it is a bird that dives and will eat every fish in my pond. So he's got to go. I don't know if you can shoot him. I don't know. I got to look it up. I'm not sure what you can do, if anything. But he's got to go. He's going to eat all my fish. I don't even know if I got fish. I'm looking to make sure he's not out here. make sure the geese aren't out here because I really don't want to fight. But the other thing is, the seller of the land, they did tell us, they watch our videos, I guess. They watch our videos and they did tell us we have a pair of geese that have a nest here every year, which is super cool. What is that guy? Come on, somebody help me out. He just flew in and landed there. It's not the grebe. Is that a grebe? I think that's the grebe. I'll show you this. This is what I walked out here for. Eggshells. Goose eggshells. Focus. So that stinks. Something got to it. So I guess they'll lay again. I don't know. Because they don't just lay once. So anyway, I don't know, man. We got so much wildlife out here. Hang on. I got a video the other day of what I think is a grebe. Watch this. That guy. He's got orange feet. Yeah, I don't think the beaver would eat eggs. It was likely a possum, maybe a raccoon. I've seen zero signs of raccoons. And you got to remember, we came out here when it was snowing, and I didn't see any sign of raccoons. But back home at Farm 1.0, saw raccoon tracks everywhere. So I am not a stranger to a raccoon track, but haven't seen any out here. So it could have been a snake. Might have been a snake that broke those up. I would have just thought that a snake would eat it whole instead of cracking it like that. But I don't think they hatched yet, and they certainly wouldn't like try and take off with them. I wouldn't think. They're tiny. Oh, by the way, yep, not too proud to wear the Future Mrs. merch. She's selling way more than I am. I can tell you that much. I should put Fred on a t-shirt with a rose, or the word rescue, or something. Maybe we're rescuing Fred. I don't know, but man, you guys are buying her merch like crazy, which we sincerely appreciate. Merch sales are going to go directly to her rescue efforts and rescue animals and all that stuff. So every time you buy Raised merch, it goes right back into it. Whereas with us on the farm channel, it's part of living. Hang on, I see the Burger Bros. What's up, buddy? Where's your brother? Where's your brother? Oh, there he is, look. He being sneaky? Is he being sneaky? I just tipped these over. Just tip it over. What's up, boys? Can we hand feed yet? Can we hand feed? Ray's gonna be so mad. Oh, look at the flies. Oh my goodness. There you go. Come get it. Look at the pup. Look at the puppies. The little guard dogs. Ermagers. Oh yeah, we need fly control. ASAP. Oh, here comes mom. somebody asked me where I got my barrels. You guys know my boy Cog Hill. I've been watching him for, man, since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of his time, his channel. I've been watching. That's what he uses. I've been on the lookout because I needed some food grade. Now, I don't know if they're all food grade, but these are. These had black olives in them. And I managed to find 10 of them on the marketplace. And I bought them all. Ray and I were sitting on the couch looking on the interwebs, just looking for random stuff we could buy for the farm, deals, things like that. And somebody threw these on marketplace and we were like, hey, we want those. So we went and got them the very next morning. And the lady actually met us after hours because it was like a swap store. But she met us after hours and gave us 10 of them. Didn't give them to us, we bought them. But there's only one out here so far. I got 9 more in storage and we will slowly but surely bring them out here. Super excited to have those things. So she said they're even hard to come by. She gets about 20 at a time and we bought half. So pretty stinking excited. But now what we got to do, well, we don't got to do it. I want to do it. We need a mailbox. Actually, I have a mailbox. I need a post, a big post, because I bought a big mailbox. I just got on the old interwebs and I typed in extra large mailbox. I didn't. This thing is what little mailboxes dream of someday, a dream of being. This thing is huge. So I need a pretty impressive post for this mailbox. Now it's not permanent. Like, we want to take a tree off the property and make that our mailbox post. Like one of the trees we're going to take out anyway. That's the end goal. So we will do that. I got all these poles out here. Might as well use one, right? So, oh, and I had an idea too. I forgot to tell you guys what my idea was. Some of you are probably screaming at your machines. So we got these bleachers out here because they used to hang out here and watch things, and I don't really want to talk about what used to go on out here because I don't exactly know, but I do. These are 16-foot boards and they're not bad. They're not in real bad shape, but we're not going to use those bleachers. But they're just bolted on. They got little lag bolts. I just take them lag bolts off of there, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But I got 3 sets. I got 33 16-foot tuba 12s. Tuba 10. I think those are tuba. I think they're tuba 12s. So I got 33 of them. Well, that would make an awesome shelter for something if you just stacked them, because you don't need it 16 feet long. But that would be an awesome structure you could build for these guys. The wood is already weathered. It's not going to get any worse than it already is. And yeah, so we're going to dismantle those and make that happen. So pretty stinking excited. But I know you guys are wondering. I don't want to touch on it every single video, but you know, it is only fair. But the dog situation and the neighbor situation, we're still working on it. You got to remember they're moving, so we're just being very polite and just hanging out and making sure everybody stays where they're supposed to. For all you guys that are super worried about the animals being hurt by themselves, they're not, okay? There's actually a guard dog that runs the property. He's not my guard dog, and he's not the dog that has bit anybody or any animal. So with that said, we also have a 15 and a 17-year-old alpaca that I have a feeling would fight like crazy if something came in there. I do believe Alan can hold his own, but he was already hurt. He didn't stand a chance against those dogs the other day. So, but we'll figure it out. We got a lot of things we can do, a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things to work out. I may have to hold off on this mailbox. We'll see what happens, or you'll see it in a post right after this video, but I can hear Adler starting to stir. So we got to get in there and wake him up. But anyway, we're just going to sign off right there, guys. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Deuces. See you guys. What are those? Them are funny looking cows. not a cow?
It's not.
What is it?
Alpaca.
Alpaca.